Everybody, it's the Faxman here from www.sportsforumpics.com. Reason of this video is football season is here, and I was asked to do a little bit of a, I don't want to say the word promo, but kind of a Q&A on bookmaker.eu. For those who don't know who Bookmaker is, been in business, I'm going to say 32 years. Give or take a month. I always use this example. Been around longer than Microsoft, so when you turn around and you think about the lifetime of how long this brand has been in business, they've been in business before Bill Gates started Microsoft. I always say that. My friends at Bookmaker said, hey, we're going to give you some bullet points on why we are the leader in the industry. And I'm not a guy that reads stuff. I'm not a guy that is going to sit there and say, well, okay, let me tell you all the great features. I've been playing with them for over 30 years myself. So I'm a player. I'm not a pitch man. I don't need to be. And I ain't taking any notes and writing stuff down and telling people why they should or shouldn't play at Bookmaker. But here's what I do know. This time of year, you're going to get a lot of spams, a lot of phone calls from newer books that are out there, some older ones with some sketchy pasts. And what I hear a lot is, Mr. Faxman, I'm playing at XXX book, haven't gotten paid in 30 days, haven't gotten paid in a month, won a couple of games, and all of a sudden my $500 limit was cut down to $50. Why are they doing this? Well, I think the benefit of playing at Bookmaker is they've always had this motto: we're going to pay you, can't pay you fast enough. Never going to shut anybody out for winning. Those are two things that they have the most pride in. Now, obviously people have questions. Yes, there's poker, there's tournaments, and there's all that kind of stuff, which is great. For horse racing fans, up to 8% bonuses, rebates, I should say, win or lose. That's solid. They have a bet point program, which is similar to like a frequent flyer program, where for every dollar you play, you get points, which you can redeem for cash, not for free plays, but for cash. So that's pretty strong. Those are things that you all know. A lot of books are also doing them, copycatting what they do, but they started it. There's certain things that I would like people to know. Winning in football or any sport is hard enough, but could you imagine sweating games out and then holding your breath and saying, wow, I just sat there and watched this whole game. Last second Hail Mary, I won a game, and now I got to wait, a month to get paid, or I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's just completely, unsatisfying to me as far as questions that I have. So I'm going to try to address some of them questions. I'm going to try to do it quick so it doesn't, make this a boring video. Bookmakers right now, I think they're the best live betting forum. Right now, that's the future, live betting. Can you imagine, watching a football game and having the option to say, will the next play be a run or a pass? Will the field goal be good or not good? There's just so many different options to play nowadays, whereas years ago, you picked the team. If they won, they won. If they didn't, they didn't. Now we're talking first quarters, first half, second halves, in game. So many different options out there. But I think what I want to stress more than anything is this. A lot of people are complaining about the industry. Oh, it's so hard to play in the U.S. and it's, getting paid. No, you can go to any sports site, any forum, any watchdog. No one has never gotten paid playing at Bookmaker. It just doesn't happen. There are some. Everybody in this industry has some kind of problems with processing. It happens, But at the end of the day, what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to play a little sports, have a little fun, and go to sleep at night knowing you're going to get paid. And that's the key. So, yeah, there are going to be some offers out there. Just beware. Here's some of these offers you're going to get. 100% bonus, so-and-so, 50% bonus, cash bonus, casino bonus. I am telling you, and you read the fine line, the small print, you're going to be talking about rollovers that you're never, ever going to meet. It's just impossible. I always said, if it's really too good to be true, it's not. there's something wrong with it. I'm a name brand guy. And what I mean by that is, and a lot of people laugh at me, I like Skippy peanut butter. I drink Pepsi Cola, not cola. I like Wonder Bread. I use Verizon phone. Why? Because when I go outside, I can see a Verizon truck. I can't see an Acme truck for my cell service. I want to know anything that I do when I wake up the next day is going to be there. And if you're like me, over the last 30 years, the bookmaker brand has always been there. So what I want you guys to do is, with football season, is if you're currently playing at bookmaker, maybe been inactive, give them a call. Use the options. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're more staffed than they've ever been before. If you don't have a bookmaker account, pick up the phone, 1-800-328-0812. You can mention my name, Faxman, as a bonus or promo code. You could shoot me an email. I'll be happy to help you if you're opening a new account. If you have an account that's been inactive, like I say, or maybe you haven't played in a while, or maybe it's just a situation where you use, certain times. This football season, I recommend everybody using bookmaker. I honestly do, because I think it's better for you as the end user, the player. I think it benefits you in the end. If you're a guy that wants to deposit $100 and win 2 plays and then call and get a request for a payout and go back and forth, it just becomes a bookkeeping nightmare. I mean, don't do it. I hear a lot of people say, well, bookmaker is not for the smaller player. Untrue. It's not the case. You can bet $1 on a horse race and $1 on a parlay. One single dollar. 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 20 nickels, whatever the case is, $1. And, there's always been a joke. What's the max you can bet on an NFL game? And I know a guy that one day, and that's me, called up and said, what's the limit on the NFL? I said, well, 50,000 is the limit on NFL, unless you want more. That's bookmaker. That's what they do. So you have a decision this football season, okay? You can go out and look for, something that is going to appear to be a greener pasture, something that's going to appear to be a bigger bonus, something that's going to appear to be, too good to be true. In my life, I always figured this: if it's too good to be true, it generally is. So, bookmaker, the www.bookmaker.eu. Open up an account. If it's a new account, feel free to put in promo code Faxman, or even if you don't, it doesn't matter. You could, open your account. If I could help you in any way, you could just shoot me an email, joe@faxman.com. It's joe@faxman.com. And any question that you might have that you don't really feel like talking to live chat or customer service, I'd be more than happy to help you with it, answer any questions you might have. But from fantasy football wagering to you name it, it's available. Take advantage of the book that's been around probably longer than before you were born. Well, anyway, that's really what I'm at. I don't have notes. Like I say, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you as a player, because I'm a player. And you're going to have a choice this season. Don't gamble when you don't have to. Bookmaker. Play there. Use them as an out. It's the best book out there. It always has been, and it always will be. Again, any their email, their site is www.bookmaker.eu. You could see some good testimonials over at my site, www.sportsforumpigs.com. But the place for you to play this football season is bookmaker.eu, and you'll never be happier. I can promise you that. This is the Faxman doing a little promo plug for my guys over at Bookmaker. The best in the industry, always was and always will be. For everybody, I wish everybody a great year in football, rest of basketball, rest of baseball, and all sports included. I wish everybody good luck, and please, definitely look into the Bookmaker brand. You won't be sorry. Have a great season, good day, good luck.